Okay, 10 years ago, all right, you hear about this show called Hamilton. I remember when it was at the Public Theater, someone said, you got to go see this, and I was like, what the heck are we talking about? A musical about Alexander Hamilton? No way it's going to last. Here we are 10 years later. What were your thoughts?
My thoughts were the same thing. Even in rehearsals when we were, learning the show, it took a minute to be like, how is this all going to tie together in such a long show? And if you saw it at the Public, then you saw that real intimate feeling before the rest of the world really got to experience it. And so I missed the days at the Public as well, and that's when it was just like, tight-knit community. It was intimate with the New York audience, and so where it's come to today is just, it's global sensation. But we didn't really understand until we hit the stage off Broadway for it all to come together for us, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, what chemistry you all had. I saw you all on the red carpet at the Tony Awards this year.
Yes.
And you could see there's still that camaraderie, that family feeling. Tell me what it was like getting back together.
This year was amazing. I mean, doing the Tonys for the reunion was it was incredible, because it was like you got a piece of your heart back and saw family, because everybody's been doing their own path, which is amazing, and it was just so heartfelt. And the cast loves each other, and so being on stage was just so much adrenaline that I actually had to force myself to calm down. But the response from the audience and everybody that got to see it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and then it had this obviously blowout run in the very, very beginning. I remember the Hamilton lottery was huge, right? Because you couldn't get tickets whatsoever. So how many people came up to you and were like, yo, let me get, what's the hookup?
From the beginning?
From the beginning.
Yeah, it was even just to get tickets for my family was hard, but I mean, it's show business, so we also understood that it's show business, but yeah.
Right.
What was your fondest memory of being on the show?
Honestly, my best memory was probably the Tonys. Back when we did it, there was just so much going on in the world, and we kind of came together to kind of honor what was going on in the world, and we seem to have many moments within the show that we were paying attention culturally to what was happening, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah, and so it was a big moment for you then. It's a big moment for you now at the 10-year reunion, and even bigger because you have a book.
Yes.
So it's called Follow Your Vision, Live Your Truth.
Follow Your Vision, Live Your Truth. I have 2 copies for you. It has the gold star edition.
Awesome.
I really just had to follow my heart, and it took me to many places, mountains, deep into nature, working with shamans, and I really just wanted to ground my spiritual experiences. There's a lot of woo-woo out there, and I went far left into those experiences, but it's over a decade, really, of my spiritual seeking, and I just really wanted to ground it day-to-day spiritual things that can really help people, and I specifically focus on men with their evolution. What was the catalyst?
What made you want to do it?
I just got a calling in my heart. I swear to you, I took over Jefferson Lafayette, and I was backstage sweating my face off, and I just kind of heard this voice that was like, you're going to be called to the woods. And I had already done 6 months experiences working at a primitive skills school, actually right after In the Heights.
Okay.
And so I knew what my inner voice sounded like, and I was sweating my face off doing Jefferson, and I was like, oh my God, this is that call again. And I just knew that I was going to have to just go out and just kind of keep listening. And so it was less of running away from something and more answering that call.
Well, what did that experience lead to then for you?
The experience led to the writing of this book, slowly but surely. I didn't know I was ever going to put something out, and really just finding myself, finding my peace no matter what was happening in the world, but really also being able to help people with spiritual experiences that they were going through, helping them integrate, which is hard for people that have, medicine journeys or things like that. It's like, okay, let's come back to earth and ground it.
So you put it all into the book. When you say you went a little woo-woo,
yes.
What was that?
I've done plant ceremony journeys over many years in Peru, doing sweat lodges, but the spiritual community has kind of come a little bit ungrounded, and so I feel like it's becoming more grounded to where it's a little bit, I don't want to say mainstream, but applicable to people that are not on the journey.
Yeah, right.
Tell us a little bit about this mentorship program that you started.
For the men?
Yeah.
Yes, it's called True Kings Academy. We've been running for 2 years, and so we do 16-week courses, and it really helps men emotionally, help them to communicate in their partnerships and with people around them. It helps them spiritually, no matter what their background is, no matter where they come from, we accept everybody. And so it's not really like an alpha male sort of men's group. and then we really just help each other grow, and we help each other learn and become like positive leaders. We believe in, you know, bringing in our own divine feminine, being in our hearts, and really just amplifying how we can be great in the world without, you know, this kind of toxic masculinity.
Yeah. Now again, I'll ask, what was the catalyst for that? Because that's interesting.
Honestly, the catalyst was I have too many female friends that were just having terrible experiences with men. Growing up in theater and playing sports, I know different types of men.
Yeah.
And I really wanted a safe space for men to come to. The catalyst itself was just kind of over the years, gathering information from friends, and then also having, you know, male friends in theater and, you know, friends in sports that is just like, how do we all come together that we can all talk, because there's so much to learn from each other depending on our different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I wanted a safe community for men to let it out.
Yeah, and the stereotype too, that like a guy in sports can't talk about their feelings, or you know, if a guy is in theater, he's too feminine, whatever it is.
And that's what we want. I mean, our belief at True Kings is that everybody should be able to come to the table.
Yeah.
Everybody's a leader, and also that, you know, women should be co-leading. So we do have a few women that are going to be stepping into this course that starts September 9th. That towards the end are going to say, this is what we need.
And real quickly, how can they find out about that?
TrueKingsAcademy.com or IamSethStewart.com. September 9th we go again.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, Seth, so great to have you here. And
thank you.
congrats on the
And
new
these are
book.
your books.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
These have the
Love
gold
it.
star.
Thank you. Awesome.
So
Awesome.
special edition. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
in.
very much. Appreciate that.